Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT, and tonight we're here for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup, and it sees us at Sebring International Raceway. And then we have 10 minutes of practice, 10 minutes of qualifying, a 40-minute race. The weather is mostly cloudy, and time of day is afternoon, and there's a 47% fuel cap, meaning that they will need to stop for fuel to finish out their race. Our Drivers' Championship standings after the 5th round, we have Ryan Carlson leading the way, followed by Ricky Hyde, and then a change with Andrew Rushworth moving up into P3 spot. And our results from last week for round 5 were at Daytona International Speedway Road Course, and it was Willie Blair that took the top of the podium and also got the fastest lap of the race. And also joining on the podium was Aidan Rankin P2 and Ryan Carlson in P3. Looking at Sebring, track length is 5.79 kilometres and is a hot one here for Sebring, with current track temperatures being 41 degrees, so it's going to be hard to find that grip out there. It's going to make it an interesting race for us tonight. If you're joining us for the stream, don't be shy, jump in the chat, say hello. Here to support one of our drivers, let us know. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to follow. Thank everyone for supporting the league. We also do have some sound effects controls underneath the stream. You can contribute to it and play a variety of sound effects that'll be recorded over the stream. We're seeing some good tight times already out of practice. A 2:01.5 by Michael Voce. Seeing slightly smaller field at the moment, which usually occurs after a special event. Let's hope everyone had a good Bathurst 12 out. Currently 12 drivers in the session, so this will be a good chance to be able to throw some points for the drivers that are here tonight. Pull ahead a little bit. Seconds left to practice, and over to qualifying the first shots at championship points tonight. I just had a car die. Someone ploughing it into something right at the end of practice. Here they come. Hey, Simo. Thanks for jumping on the stream. Shame you can't make it tonight. Both already out in the grass. And Jock's paint's not working. Getting his display car, but not the on-track car. In pressure and paints. Oh, he's had a car. That's Hayes bringing the car back. Jump on board for a lap around with someone. We're just even starting a lap. Jump on board for a secondary lap out there. Lifton should be out furthest out there. Looks like he's leading the way the timed lap. So we'll check back on him. He was only a quarter of the way through. Oh, sorry, halfway through. OJ's getting some nice splits there. In the pink all the way through here. Oh, big links for Ryan Carlson here. Paint work have we got to see today for Carlson? There you go, we got some paint for you now, Jeff. Yeah, let's go on board. Mick Lifton. On approach into turn one. Track temp currently 41 degrees. Very tough corner to get through turn one. That witch's hat for the apex. They're probably going to want to be avoiding as much curve through here. I assume that these Porsches are going to slow down a little bit. How bouncy they are. Take a fair bit of dirt through that corner. Oh, blinking here. Oh. Clifton. We lost him. Ultimate. Yeah, he's just dropped out. Can we finish a lap on here? Disconnect for Clifton. Sorry, Mick. Commentator's curse got you good. Right in that car, you can hear it slipping all the way through. Drive it all the way out to the wall. Great corner when you get that one right. So unlucky there for Mick. And then having Nicholas Martin finish off the lap. And a pole driver sitting on 2 minutes 0.5. That's to Michael Voce, followed by Rushworth. Second off that pace. Current timings here promising for Rushworth and Arnold. Both following the lead for the series, with Rushworth moving up into P3 after last week. Jeff Arnold not far behind. But not yet getting a time in. Same story for Hayes. Oh no! He's going to back it out and start because it's going to slow up for the next lap. No. A bit of frustration there from Brad. Yeah, Mick's back. He's got a time on the board. It's a shame he lost that time. At least he gets something up there and can still get back in for the race. Oh, there we go. Jeff Arnold really wanting that spot in the series standing. It's in a nice spot there in front of Rushworth. Arnold having some bad luck last week and caught an incident. Last one to get time on the board. That's actually out there and eligible with 30 seconds to go. Got Ryan Bunt. Nice shot. Plenty of space there, but going to get another shot for a lap here, most likely. Usually get a bit of carryover. A bit for Voce though. Could be well up on his lap here. Might be looking pretty good to secure that pole. We see an improvement. Yeah, 4 tenths off, 2 minutes, 0.1. Very nicely done there for Voce. We see some movement in there. It's 1.3 to be gained by Arnold. 1.4 for Rushworth. Arnold just brought it in. So it's done for Jeff. Nicely run out there by Rushworth. Oh, pips Arnold on the last lap. Couple of attempts there. Big opportunity for points here for Carlson's lead over the championship. Ricky Hyde in P2. Not here. So he's not going to be able to get in this session if he's running late. So big opportunity to try and extend that lead for Carlson tonight. Any points here will be great. Come away on the podium. It's going to be a good, solid gap to be heading into the back end of the series. He's the only one running at the moment as well. Track 2 himself. Tidy line at Le Mans. Usually this coming last corner, you can throw away your whole lap. Easiest of corners to get right. Oh, a bounce on that Porsche. Wasn't a good lap. It's a pit entry practice. Just as crucial. Take a look at some qualifying results. Now qualifying for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Sebring. We have our pole position driver being Michael Voce, and then the grid follows Andrew Rushworth, Jeff Arnold, Ryan Bunt, Ryan Carlson, Nicholas Martin, John Wade, Ruben Martin, Mick Clifton, Nathan Stacey, Phil Whiteman, and Brad Hayes. Drivers to grid up. Simo, Cliffy to take out DK. They almost come together a couple of times we've seen. Here we are. Here we are, all ready to go.
Green flag, green flag.
And green lights for round 6. Nice clean start for Voce. Rushworth and Arnold, peg for peg. Nice line there for Arnold to be able to take a spot here. Rushworth's going to fight him all the way to the next corner. Oh, tries to sneak in. Yellow flagged out, there's some contact. Here's some panel crunches. Oh, some door bangs there. What was that? Martin and Wade. Bunt and Carlson still getting alongside here. Okay, pulling away. 1.3 is the gap now to Rushworth in P2. Bunt goes for an inside through the final turn. Just pips in front of Carlson. Very nice run there, and Carlson's going to dive from turn one. Not enough. That's going to put him on a bad line. Martin might capitalise here. Pulls it in. He's lost a bit of pace there. Oh, wide for Hayes. Can he save it? He does. Run off. Blink. Yeah, Ruben Martin vanished here, dropped the position. The connection holds out there. Look at his gap forming from Boche. 1.7 now. Very quick in this Porsche. Hunt moving forward. He's still got Carlson heavily chasing. Hunt starting to close in to teammate Arnold ahead. Whiteman still hanging on the back here. We did run off the track, so he's recovered nicely, keeping the pace. He can be able to reel that in a bit more. Sealing a good shot here to catch back up. Oh, wall hit. Wade takes a door to the wall. Had to be close. Great driving by them all here so far. Very good. The fastest lap of the race at the moment at 2:01.15. That's by Voce on the last lap. Not far off the pace. Ryan Bunt just setting a 2:01.24. See how he put the pace down for this. Hey Steve, thanks for jumping on the stream. Let's go, Johnny Wade. correction there, but he holds the car. But climbing in, he's got some good pace here. He's looking to try and get around Arnold. Really play nicely or make him work for it. I think he's lining up for a move here. Oh, he takes contact. It's going to be the two of them. Will they save it? Oh, painful. Hard hit for Arnold. Oh no, is the car done for? So it was a rear hit. Frustrating there. Really unfortunate for Jeff. Come away worse off in that. Hunt loses the pace there, falls back to P10. At least the toe's not too long of a pull there from that spot. So they're well past the pit entrance there. I think they should be clear. That puts a bit of stress relief for Rushworth without the two coming. We have Carlson coming up to P3. Here, bunching up nicely, looking to contest P7. Oh, it's wall contact. This might not go well if they stay together. Oh, looking forward to see it, Steve. There's going to be a new wrap for John next week. Especially if it's going to make him go faster. Oh, it's not good there for Stacey. Ruben's going to get the shot. Oh no, he's turned him. If there's already spin in that reverse touch. He's got a little bit scary there. Martin recovers. Arnold back out on the track. Oh, will he be close for fuel here where he's come back out from the toe? Lap 3. Quarter way through. Usually probably get about 30 minutes. So it might be close. It's going to have to probably be a fuel game here. New strategy for Arnold. Able to recover a fair few spots. Perhaps bad luck again after a spin last week. Doing well to be fighting for the podium spots for the series. Rushworth in P2 now. It could definitely set a gap at the end of the round. Tight qualifying. aren't going to be able to hold the go for the inside. It's tucked in behind Clifton. A little bit of spacing now. A few offs and tangles. Really the hot temperatures definitely playing on them. It's dropped a little bit to 38 degrees, but still very hot. Quickly closing in to Wade to recover after the tangle with Arnold. Fred Hayes in a nice little bubble here. Oh, he's into the wall. That's going to hurt. Hit to the rear. Is the engine fine? What exactly happened there? Oh, he just went out too wide. Find the turning in marker. Actually found it on the car. That's unlucky. Yeah, it's a tow. It'll be a lengthy tow too. Start of the lap. So that'll be fine for pit window. The fuel's going to be fine. It's going to be a lap or two down for the tow, I would assume. Bojo at the moment. Has he lapped anyone? Coming up to Arnold, so he's lapped Wade in the tow. Was wide through the last corner there. Doing some very good time still at lap 201.3. Best lap at 2:05. Seeing qualifying pace out there. Clifton into the pits. Still under tow. It's going to be painful. Stacey moves up a spot while Clifton's in. .3 the gap for the race leader. Solidly flying out the front. Rushworth pretty comfy in P2 at the moment. Carlson not quite reeling into Rushworth. They're very similarly paced, which is why we're not really seeing it move here. Their best laps for Rushworth, 2:01.06 and 2:01.15 for Carlson. And their last lap is nice and close as well, 1:06 and a 1:15. Comes one up. Stacey just lets through. As Martin comes in the pits. It's not a good time to have a static camera. Hayes and Bunt both move up as Martin pits. Trying to assess some of the recovery work that Arnold's going to have ahead of him. He's a little bit away from the drivers that are coming in for the fourth stop now. Phil Whiteman's got a pit out of the way, but on lap 2, so I'm assuming it's going to have to be another stop. It's only a quick journey time. I've just been for a fast repair. So he's not going to get Stacey. Yes, that toe's definitely hurt. Oh, that's a round for Nicholas Martin. Tries to spool it back on the track. Tyres just out in the dirt. No damage. Keep on playing. Unlucky Nick. Okay, he's going to be having Ryan Bunt on the attack very soon. It's closing in pretty quick here. I don't think he'll go for any final turn moves after the tangle with Arnold. Yeah, Bunt, he gives him space. He was worried for a touch there. Comes out, nice line. Corner, try and get a run through there. It's better to try and just get a better run out of the corner. That's an in for Arnold, so he's going to have to grab fuel. Very unlucky, Jeff. Wait after the tow. Yeah, it was a very long stop. Just over 3.5 minutes total time for the tow. Arnold back underway. So fighting his way through for position now. Hayes and Bunt on approach to Wade. Will be under blue flags. Well done, John. They get through nice and quick. Oh, they're even going to fight for turn one. My Bunt's fallen back. Oh, very quick line. He's going to get the pass done. Nicely done there for Bunt. Brad try and return favour for a pass here down into the sharp right-hander. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Oh, is he going to get the job done as well? Oh, no. Brad Hayes making Ryan Bunt work hard for that. Fun little exchange here between the two. And keep that up. Not much happening for Voce, just absolutely flying out the front the last lap. 2-minute .79. Best a 2-minute .29. Flash out there. Got some lap time history here. Some nice consistent times there. Slowest there, a 2:01.29. Still some good pace out there. It's at least a second from the rest of the pack behind. See why he's climbing out to over 11 seconds now. Got Ryan Carlson in P2 after Rushworth dove into the pits. So he's the first driver ahead of the rest of the pack that's got the forced stop out of the way. Teammate Clifton behind, hitting 4 laps prior. Seeing on average about 40 seconds for pit stop. Rushworth 41.6, 41 near flat for Clifton. We had some pretty quick ones. Phil Whiteman, 38.5. 38.8. Jeff Arnold. And after the tow, he probably wouldn't have to take as much. We saw Hayes and Bunt battling it out. Hayes peeling off into the pits. Comes back out in P7. You should expect Bunt to come out around then as well once coming in. Carlson comes in for the stop. Get a running clock here for Carlson. Yes, we can. Our series leader. Total pit journey time for Carlson, 40.78, 10.6 box time. One of the quickest of the box times. Rushworth 10.2, Clifton a 10.2. So now some big spaces. Only 2 drivers not to come in for the forced stop There's Ryan Bunt, P2, and Michael Voce, P1. There's going to be no dramas here for returning into the lead. It's 32-second gap to Bunt in P2. And at 40.7 to Rushworth in P3. And we're seeing average journey time of 40 seconds for that stop. He's potentially going to be close for Rushworth. That stop have actually got him an opportunity to be pretty close to it. Pit stop doesn't go right for Voce, but definitely potentially see a lead change. Whiteman moves aside for the blue flags. Well done, Phil. What's Bunt going to do? I don't know how much damage he may be sporting from the tangle with Arnold. Arnold looked pretty alright, wasn't it, until that wall contact was made. Time loss here for Voce. Yep, to P3 now. Is at 39.4. Might get pipped here with a pit stop. Unless he can come through with a very good pit stop. Going to have a quick splash like we've seen for box times of 5.5 seconds. Whiteman and Arnold in their last ones. Whiteman's probably going to have to come in again. So pit on lap 2. In comes Bunt. Rushworth. Carlson will move up. That's what that might have been going to be. Sorry, understeer out into the wall. Claims a spot here, so we should estimate to see Bunt around Hayes' spot. P6, P7 is released. I'm pretty sure Martin's going to get the runner's speed here. No, he's not far enough ahead. Time 42.23 total time for Bunt. It's one of the slower stops. It's just leaving Voce. I think he might lose a spot here. Only half a second here. It's going to have to be a super perfect pit stop. I think he's coming in. Pit timer up. get the box time. Gone over Rushworth's. That's a massive gap still showing. Seven-second gap. Not enough for a pip here. Hit journey time 42.1. It was a 41.6 for Rushworth. That doesn't quite stack up what we're seeing before. That's going to be looking pretty comfy to be in the last quarter. Have a 7.5 second lead. There's 22 seconds ahead to the next lap car, so if everyone just runs smoothly, it should just be a nice, easy race to finish off here for the win for Voce. And Simo, Cliffy hasn't taken out DK yet. No, he hasn't yet. Quite close enough yet. Too wide with having to get the repairs. One lap down. Good recovery. Been a long tow. I suspect we're going to have to see Whiteman come in for a stop. Going to be able to probably get pretty close to the back end of it. Well, not too far behind Stacey to be able to recover another spot here. To be for incident point wise, they're all done pretty well. Few corners here, it's quite easy to get one as well. Very steady gaps between them all for the last 5 minutes of the race. Sebring doing some heavy work of cleansing for the field. Moment off track for Stacey, and allowed Arnold to claim a spot, so that's good for Arnold. So ideally, points wise, he wants to try and stay as close to Rushworth as possible. He was in for that in the early stages of the race. Rushworth just reaching highest speed in the last lap, 266. I was actually over to Whiteman before. Perfect line out of that last corner. Get a huge amount of extra speed. It's usually only around the high 250. Some blinks for Ruben. Minute to go. Here's our race leader. So this will be white flag. Final lap. Lap 20. And in comes Whiteman. Almost getting there. Boche was a little bit slower. Could have almost had the checkered flag out then. He might have just made it. Blue flag's out for Whiteman. No, last lap battles. Boche halfway through the final lap. Last corners on approach now for Voce. It's checkered flag for round 6. Checkered flag out for Voce, race winner for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup. Congratulations, Michael. Solid run, 10.5 second gap to P2. Rushworth takes podium. Well done, Andrew. Now series leader Ryan Carlson wraps it up on the podium for P3. And solid points to push out that series lead. Well done, Ryan. Clifton, nice result in P4. Bunt P5. We have Nicholas Martin and Brad Hayes bringing it up. Ruben Martin, Jeff Arnold, and Nathan Stacey to cross the line now. And Steve, definitely good racing for them all. Ruben Martin brings the car home, P8. And hard work of recovery for Jeff Arnold to bring it in for P9. Makes it easy through the last corner. He's going to finish it in pit lane. He might be. He shouldn't be tight for fuel. Just going to do a parade lap across the line here. He's got enough gap to Stacey, so that's checkered flag out for Arnold in pits. Or Stacey might have been going to do the same thing. P10 for Stacey. And we have Wade and Whiteman at P11 and 12. On to our drivers. We should have some race data to show. Our race results for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Porsche Cup at Sebring. We have Michael Voce, our round winner, taking top of the podium. Then also joining him on the other steps, P2, Andrew Rushworth and Ryan Carlson in P3. The rest of our standings is then Mick Clifton, Ryan Bunt, Nicholas Martin, Brad Hayes, Ruben Martin, Jeff Arnold, Nathan Stacey, John Wade and Phil Whiteman. Drivers are going to jump across. We've got Michael waiting. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
Seemed a bit lonely out there, though.
It was a little bit.
Solid.
I think, though, it was probably better to be safe out there.
Definitely. Some good pace out there, too. Pretty consistent laps that we're seeing from you, which would have been a bit of a fight out there with the hot temperatures.
Yeah, I did notice that when I loaded into the practice. It was a bit hotter than the officials have been. So that took a little bit of getting used to, but still alright. Got the hang of it.
That's it, and you managed to pull away pretty quick from the start as well. As soon as the lights went green, you got that nice run on the pack and just kept driving it through. And then, especially once they had a little tangle in the back there.
Yeah, didn't see what happened there, but I could tell something had happened. Yeah, like I said, after not having much luck last week, thought I was probably better off just try and make a quick escape.
Yeah, well done. Done a great job out there. We got Ryan just join us. Congrats, Ryan.
Thank you. I don't know what about. I spent more time off the track than I did on it, but cheers. I appreciate it. Did you see me ride the wall before I came in the pits?
I didn't.
Oh, that's a shame. I had 2 wheels off the deck on the tyre barriers of the final corner, so I was
Oh,
hoping I
wow.
did it for some.
It's a pretty good run then. We got Andrew joining us. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Unexpected.
You had a good run out there as well.
Yeah, didn't want to fight too much on that first lap when he drove out the inside, so I'd just give it to him, and he ran a little bit deep on one of the turns near the back part of the track, so got back past, so I just could not catch Michael. He's way too quick. Great run, Michael. Congrats on the win.
Well done to you too as well. Good job.
Cheers. Far out. What a night.
Yeah, well done, Ryan. You kept me on my toes when you're only just over a second behind me. You're catching me.
Yeah, but then after I pitted, I was just watching the times. I thought I was still doing pretty good, but you just kept pulling away and pulling away and pulling away.
Yeah, I did my fastest lap, like with about 6 or 7 laps to go or something.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I wanted to get into the 2 minutes, so. But then after that, it was a 9-second gap in front, 9-second gap behind. I just backed off a bit and didn't want to do anything silly.
Yeah, fair.
But when you were together for a while, you were pretty evenly paced in your lap times too.
I know.
It's making it hard to sort of reel in.
He was filling my mirrors. He was getting me nervous. I know how quick Ryan is, so. But yeah.
That's
That
right.
was
I'm
good
better overtaking the other Ryan. If I see a gap, I'll fill the gap, but I won't take more than that.
Yeah, I think there might have been a bit of teammate on teammate action on the
Yeah.
last turn there.
Yeah, they did. We caught that
Yeah.
live.
I did that. I might have to watch the replay on that. I just said there's an accident behind. Look back. There's 2 grey cars just.
Yep. Side by side
away.
drifting. Yep.
I went,
Except
"Woohoo!"
one found the wall.
Bit of a gap for me.
Yeah.
Jack definitely wasn't happy. We're all saying it was a bit too aggressive.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen it, so. I just
Were you
saw
in the voice chat for Daytona last week?
No, I was in the Discord, but I'm always muted. I just
Right.
I mute
Doesn't
myself,
go for distractions.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't handle all the chatter. I
No,
have
that
enough
was a bit of
time
an inside joke.
blinking and breathing.
Fair enough. No, it was a bit of an inside joke. I think it was Hamish, but I can't remember. On the second lap, one of the other guys just said, "Just so you know, that was a bit too aggressive," and we looked at the replay and nothing happened. So.
Yeah.
Now it's just a meme. It's too aggressive. Anything's too aggressive. If you look at me, you're looking at me too aggressive.
Yeah, too easy. So I was, quite content in that race on a very bumpy track. That was such a bumpy track,
Yeah, you're not wrong, Norman.
especially the last right hand of the last corner.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, you
yeah.
definitely notice it in the Cup car. It's better
Yeah.
than the GT3, but I think the Cup car's even worse.
Yeah, it makes the V8 supercar feel like a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh jeez.
Well, I love hitting the curbs in the V8 supercars, but this far out. I mean, I still love it, but it's not quick.
Yeah. And also, Michael, congrats on a different subject. Congrats on, I think you were 5th in the Bathurst 12 hour.
And we got a P5.
Yeah. Well done.
Were you in Lit?
My team was in the split. I was
Yep.
watching parts of it. I only just got home. I
Yep.
couldn't race it, so I jumped in the session to watch and noticed that you and Aiden
Yep.
were in there. I'm not sure who the other teammate was.
Yeah.
But
A couple other Simline boys. We were fighting
Yeah.
for P3 with about 3 hours to go. P3, we were in P3 actually, and then P4, who probably would have beat us on a fuel stop anyway. To be fair, because they would have taken less fuel at the last fuel stop, punted us at the end of Conrod Straight, or not me or Aiden, but one of the drivers, and
Yeah.
gave us damage. So we pretty well nursed it home for the last probably 3 hours, I think.
Yeah,
Only just hung on to P5.
I just wanted to say
It's-
congrats on that. It was a good drive from you.
No,
Yeah,
it's
well
good.
done.
To be honest, I was pretty well not even expecting to make it through the first lap the way the officials had gone during the week. So, and then the boys decided that I was qualifying, which wasn't really appreciated, but
You've
Yeah, we got
proven yourself. You're quick.
yeah, we got it done at least.
Nice.
Normally, I'm sort of one of the newer guys on the team, so normally I take a bit more of a back seat, but yeah, no, it was good. Enjoyed it
Yeah,
though.
Oh, congrats.
well done.
No,
Yeah, yeah, it was good fun. Got some good safety rating out of it, so that was good.
You could have slowed
Sweet.
down a bit. You could have slowed down a bit tonight and given us a bit of.
oh, same goes to you, DK.
Yeah.
Well, I was just trying to catch Michael. It's like I was watching
I
him
was trying to catch you.
every time I came out of turn 5 onto the little straight down towards the hairpin. He was just getting further and further around the corner, and then I just couldn't see him anymore. I'm like,
Were you guys using first gear out of that hairpin?
nah, second.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was staying
Which
second.
hairpin's this?
Turn 6 sort of it is.
Right-hander.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what
In
about
practice-
through that first section? What gear you
Nah,
through there?
third through there.
Yeah, same.
I
yeah.
was
Yeah,
using
pretty much
I
right.
was using second through the first 2, going up the third for the
Yep.
next left-hander, but it just didn't like the shift change, so
Yeah, right, yeah.
I just decided to stay in third because
I
second
think-
gear you're on the limiter for too long.
Yeah,
Going up the
yeah, I think it's
left-hander,
easier to sort of lug it a little bit, and what you lose probably through acceleration, you gain through being smooth.
Yeah. So I'd only done probably 10 or 12 laps practice on here before we jumped in the
Yep.
practice session. So
Yep, I ended up doing, I think I've done 2 officials or something, so
yeah,
not a ridiculous amount of laps, but
no, I've kind of come to realise that you like the Porsche because you were in the Porsche
Yeah.
in the Gen3s and
yeah, well, to be honest, we drove the Porsche at the Daytona 24, which is the first time we've ever driven it.
okay.
Normally we're in either the BMW or the McLaren. But yeah, at Daytona, obviously you needed to be in the Porsche.
Yeah.
And then we were nearly in the BMW at Bathurst until the last bop, and then we got another guy that in our team that didn't actually drive with us, and he done a bit of testing during the week, and he goes, I reckon you should check out the Porsche. Because
Yeah.
he goes, I reckon it's better than the BMW, so pretty well
Well-
with a couple of days to go, we swapped over to the Porsche.
There's definitely a lot of Porsches in the in your split, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I think the top 10 was basically, 7 or 8 Porsches and a couple of Ferraris.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
they had heaps of Porsches in our split too. I noticed they looked like they had to lift more over the top, but they were quicker down the straight.
Yeah, well, we ended up running heaps of wing because one of the guys was like, nah, he actually hates the Porsche. He goes, oh, Porsche does Porsche things. I'm not that keen on the Porsche over the top of the mountain. Blah blah blah. So I said, oh, I ended up doing the setup. So we didn't even run a paid setup in the end. And yeah, I said what I'll do is I'll just make sure, even if we lose a little bit down the straight, that we're pretty well, safe once the track gets hot over the mountain. So we done a bit of testing when it was like 38-degree track temps, and made sure it still felt safe over the top. Went with that. It's like sometimes you can be a couple of tenths faster isn't worth it if someone bins the car one time. Everything you've gained, you just lost. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
we sort of
Yep.
didn't go for the outright fastest setup, but something that nobody was going to put in the wall, which seemed to have worked alright.
Fair enough.
It still had pretty decent pace down the straight. So
Yeah,
no,
no,
good. I enjoyed it though.
Did well.
Yeah,
Good
well
to watch.
Before we finish, I'd like to say to you, DK, congratulations, because you're now second in the season standings.
done. Oh, there you go.
Am I
Jeff-
really?
Yeah. And Jeff,
Yeah,
if you're
Ricky
still
Hyde.
listening to this, you're third.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, because Ricky Hyde didn't join us tonight.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's dropped sixth for it.
Ah, okay.
That'll
Awesome.
help for
Big
Jeff
team,
then with
mate.
the stack he had today then.
Yeah, that'll definitely hurt. That's why I didn't fight him too much on track on the start. I wanted to out qualify him. That's why I was pushing for that last lap. I only just got him on my last lap of quali, in front of Jeff. So that's a couple of extra points in quali. Because I knew that Jeff was catching me pretty quickly in the championship. So yeah, but no, that's interesting.
Yeah, big mix. That's good.
Mhm.
Nice to see some change. fight all the way to the finish.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold out too much hope for the remainder, but yeah, any time I can be on the podium, I'm happy.
That's it.
Fair enough.
It's always good. Nice clean race.
It definitely was. Well done. Congrats, guys.
What's the next round? Is it
Uh,
Hockenheim? Is it?
Hockenheim ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
No, you don't need to do any practice, Michael. You can drive the next, you can drive the next
I
race
do-
in reverse.
I do own the track, but I've only ever driven the Mazda there. So-
Well, you get one gear next week, so choose wisely.
That's not fair. I missed the first 2 rounds, so I'm out of the championship anyway. So you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about me.
Nah, it's all good, mate. Nah, it's good racing.
And JT, we give you permission to do a last-minute track change to something like Oran Park or something stupid like that.
yeah.
JT, I do not consent to that. Definitely not
Yeah.
anything but Oran Park or Winton.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
Oran Park? I love Oran Park.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
That's
not
my
a massive fan
kryptonite.
of it.
Winton's fun at a pro track. That's the only time I enjoy it.
I actually don't mind Winton, but yeah.
Have you ever done it at a pro track?
What do you mean?
In the trucks.
Do you mean what? Have you driven around Winton in the pro truck?
Oh, in the pro truck. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
I haven't. No.
I done it week 13. They had rallycross cars at Winton.
Oh, did
Well,
they?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
alright.
that was pretty fun. Yeah,
We've
that
done
was
the
actually really
short
fun.
We've done the
Yeah.
short course at Winton in
No.
the pro trucks.
No, I haven't done the short
Alright.
course. I've done the big
Yep.
one.
Thank
guys.
you, yeah, you boys, all the effort you put in for the league and everybody that rocks up.
Cheers, Michael.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Hand them over to you, Andrew.
Yeah, once again, thanks JT for putting on the league. Apex is awesome. Shout out to my team, Accelerate Sim Racing, and the sponsors, AB Timber, Primer Wheels, Box and Lock Narang, and Modern Deck. Shout out to Mick for getting back up. I think he finished P4. Yeah, P4. His computer crashed during quali, so he had to do a full reset and didn't really get a good quali time in. So did
Yeah.
well coming from P9 to P4.
It was a really
And,
aggressive drive.
yeah, well done.
Hell yeah.
So, congrats again to Michael for the win and Ryan for P3.
Thank you. Congrats to you too. To you both.
Thank
Over to you, Ryan.
First and foremost, thank you, JT, for putting it on every week and putting in the effort and listening to us peanuts at the end of it, talking rubbish. And thanks Power Wheels Racing and Bruce and everyone there, and help me get good and give me a team to do enduros and just around it, talk a heap of crap. It's always heaps of fun there as well. Thank you all.
Awesome. Cheers, Ryan. Congrats, guys, and all the best of luck for round 7 next week.
Thank you very much, JT.
Yeah,
Look forward to it.
There we have our podium finishes with Michael Voce wrapping up the win for round 6. Joining the podium in P2, Andrew Rushworth, and P3, Ryan Carlson. And then that sees us done and dusted for the round. Ready for round 7 next week. We'll be missing a live stream for that one. I do have to actually duck away for work that night. So I'm going to have to grab a replay from someone and I'll do a delayed stream of that. So it'll be me checking out the results first time anyway. So it'll be try and cover that at least on a different recording, maybe live as well. So do check out socials. I'll update that once I can figure out when they'll be able to run that one. Otherwise, we'll be back live again for round 8. And do just keep out for a look for round 7. That's going to be exciting to see us heading off into Hockenheim Ring, and then for round 8 being Adelaide Street Circuit. And a thank you to all our viewers tonight, as well as our partners and sponsors, Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Dubby, Fanatic, Razor, Stump Grinding Central Coast, and Chubby Buns Burgers. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.